Welcome to the XFO Intelligence Podcast channel, Cosmic Series. Today we are diving into the profound and exhilarating topic, Beyond the Cosmic Trap, the physics of interdimensional escape and the nature of the visitors. We're glad to have you here, and if you enjoy what you're hearing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We also invite you to send us your feedback or requests for more information about our new Thought Leadership on Demand service by emailing us at xfointelligence@gmail.com. Now, let's get started. First, let's zoom out to put things in perspective. Right now, Earth is blazing through the cosmos at an astonishing 1.3 million miles per hour, pulled by the Sun's gravity, the Milky Way, and the enigmatic Great Attractor. We are moving fast, but even at this breathtaking speed, we are effectively trapped, hemmed in by the vastness of interstellar distances and bound by the fundamental laws of physics. This is where the Interstellar Confinement Hypothesis comes in. It suggests that the universe isn't hostile in the way science fiction imagined. It's simply governed by causality, thermodynamics, and the absolute speed of light. Traditional methods of travel, rockets, fusion engines, any chemical propulsion, fall flat against this immense barrier. So, what's the alternative? What if these cosmic walls aren't to be broken through, but stepped around? This is the frontier we're talking about, dimensional engineering and the emergent fabric of spacetime. Let's start by pulling apart the illusion of these walls. The physical barriers holding us back aren't just about technology. They're about ironclad physical laws. The tyranny of the rocket equation is unforgiving. The more fuel you carry, the more fuel you need to push it. Biological limits are equally daunting. Human bodies are not built for centuries-long journeys through cosmic radiation and zero gravity. And of course, there's Einstein's relentless speed limit. As you approach the speed of light, the energy needed to keep going skyrockets to infinity. So, what if advanced civilizations aren't even trying to solve these problems head-on? Modern physics hints at a hack, the holographic principle. It suggests that space-time isn't fundamental, but emergent, just as temperature emerges from the movement of atoms. If space-time is emergent, it could be reprogrammed. Now let's dive into the mechanics of dimensional escape. If we can't cross the ocean, in other words, the vast cosmic spans, we must fold the map. Here are three theoretical pathways. 1. The dark dimension in Brane Cosmology. The idea that our universe is a three-dimensional brane floating in a higher dimensional bulk. Gravity leaks into the bulk. What if we could too? An intelligence sufficiently advanced can step sideways into that bulk, cut the corner, travel a shorter route, and step back into our brain light years away. 2. The baby universe inflation model. Alan Guth's inflation theory suggests, under extreme conditions, you could inflate a tiny region of space, creating a baby universe. Step in, spend years in that causally disconnected bubble, and emerge back at the same moment in mainstream reality. No centuries pass, just a blink of an eye for the outside observer. 3. Holographic information shifting. A being could map out the precise quantum state of a subject, shift that information into a non-interacting dimension, and shift it back. No physical motion, no time delay, just pure information dynamics. Now let's think about the visitors, those anomalous phenomena that defy what we know about aerodynamics or inertia. They likely fall into several categories. Some may be brain dwellers, higher dimensional entities whose intersection with our world appears as mysterious flashes or impossible movements. Others may be post-biological intelligences, consciousnesses without fragile bodies, using matter in our reality as programmable avatars. Then there's the possibility of time travelers, ourselves visiting from a distant future. And lastly, there's the simulation administrators. If we're in a simulation, then these visitors may be the architects, inserting themselves into our reality to observe or even tweak parameters. What do they want? Not resources, not metal, not energy. Those are abundant beyond Earth. They might be after information, unique data that emerges from the complexity of human consciousness and ecological life. Or they may be here to prevent a catastrophic glitch. We might be close to stumbling into a physics-breaking event, and they're here to debug the system. Finally, imagine the implications for us, humanity. Facing this reality could induce what we call ontological shock. Everything we know about physics, about geopolitical power, would crumble. We'd have to revamp science, abandon our materialist mindset, and focus on studying information, geometry, and consciousness itself. National conflicts would become irrelevant when you realize a civilization with mastery over spacetime has absolute power, and the human quest for knowledge would center on decoding quantum gravity and information theory. In conclusion, we're not trapped by prison bars, but by our own infancy. The presence of these visitors hints that the doors aren't locked, we just haven't grown up enough to turn the handle. One day, humanity may stop dreaming of bigger rockets and start mastering the cosmic code. Only then will we be ready to meet the architects of reality, eye to eye. Thank you for tuning into the XFO Intelligence Podcast, Cosmic Series. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and feel free to reach out to us at xfointelligence@gmail.com for feedback or questions about our Thought Leadership on Demand service. Here's a quick disclaimer. The concepts we've discussed are speculative and grounded in theoretical physics. They do not reflect proven scientific consensus and serve purely for educational and entertainment purposes. Thanks again. See you next time.